Hello, everyone. So today we are going to learn that how we can solve a question and find the value of unknown variable. So I have posted some of the videos about the same topic. Today we are going to learn different questions and different ways that how we can solve this question. Okay, now let's start our first question. 2x minus 4 equal to 1 plus 10x. Now just think for a few seconds that how we can solve this question. All right, so you can see that we have x over here, we have x over here, right? So we need to find the value of x. To find the value of x, we should make sure that the x should be on the left hand side of the equation. So what we'll do, we will shift the x to the left side of the equations, and you will shift the constant -4 to the right side of the equation. In shifting, we should make sure that we follow the proper method. And the proper method is that we will subtract 10x from right hand side of the equation and subtract 10x from the left hand side of the equation. This is very important. This step is very important. Some of the students, they just shift the 10x from right to left, and they do not subtract 10x from both sides. We should make sure that in equations, whatever we do on the right hand side of the equation, we should do the same thing on the left hand side of the equation. So we subtract now. So this 10x minus 10x, and then on the left hand side, 2x minus 10x is left, minus 4 equal to 1. And now some of you are thinking that why we subtract 10x, why not 12x? We subtract 10x, why? Because on the right hand side, we need to shift this 10x, okay, to the left hand side. To shift this one or to eliminate from the right hand side, we should write minus 10x so that we can cancel 10x from right hand side, and we can subtract 10x on the left hand side of the equation. Now on the left hand side, we have left 2x minus 10x minus 4 equal to 1. So we can subtract the same variables. If the variables same, x and x, they are same, so we can subtract the coefficient. Coefficient is the number that is attached to the variable. Variable is x, coefficient is a number 2 here, and with this x, coefficient is 10. So 2x minus 10x will be minus 8x minus 8x minus 4 equal to 1. Now we can do plus 4 on both sides of the equation. Why plus 4? I will show you why. Minus 8x minus 4 equal to 1. Now we will add 4 on both sides of the equation. And why? Because we need to eliminate 4 from the left hand side of the equation and shift it to the right side of the equation. So minus 8x will be as it is. We'll just write it as it is, okay? And minus 4 plus 4 will be cancelled. 1 plus 4 is 5. Now the last step is to shift negative 8 to the right hand side of the equation. And how we can do it? We can simply divide minus 8 on both sides. So on left hand side, this 8 will be cancelled and x is left, and x is equal to minus 5 over 8. So this is our answer for this question. 2x minus 4 equal to 1 plus 10x, where the value of x is equal to minus 5 by 8. Let's move to the next question now. Our next question is minus 3 bracket 3x plus 1, bracket close, minus 2 equal to minus 2, open bracket, 1 minus 3x, close bracket. Now what you will do, same question, we need to find the value of x. So we can open the bracket first of all. So we can multiply this negative 3 inside the bracket and open the bracket. So negative 3 times 3x is negative 9, negative 9x, and negative 3 times plus 1 is negative 3. Minus time plus is minus, minus time plus is minus. Remember that the signs are also multiplying. So outside the bracket is negative 2. On the right hand side, minus 2 will multiply with 1 plus 1, so it will be minus 2. Minus 2 will multiply with negative 3x, it will be minus time minus is plus, and 2 times 3 is 6x. Okay, now what is the next step now? We need to make sure that we have x on the left hand side of the equations. So I'll bring this to the left side, but first we'll simplify first. Okay, so negative 9x, you can see that we can simplify minus 3 and minus 2. Minus 3 and minus 2, same signs we always add, and sign will remain the same. So minus 3 minus 2 will add, become minus 5, which is equal to minus 2 plus 6x. Now the next step is that we need to shift this 6x to the left hand side of the equation. So you will just subtract 6x, and if we subtract 6x on the right side of the equation, we subtract 6x to the left side of the equation as well, and we need to shift this negative 5 to the right hand side. So we add, if negative sign, we add plus 5 on both sides of the equation to make it balance. Now we can do simplification. Minus 6 minus 9 will be minus 15, minus 15x, and this negative 5 plus 5 will be cancelled, equal to plus 5 minus 2 will be 3, and this negative 6 plus 6 will be cancelled again. Now the last step is dividing by negative 15 on both sides of the equation. And why we divide negative 15? Because we need to eliminate 15 from the left hand side, and the 15 is multiplying with x, so we need to divide. We will always do the opposite operation to cancel the number. So minus 15 over minus 15, minus 15 here also, this will be cancelled, and our final answer will be x will be equal to, you can say 3 by 15, or you can simplify more, divide by 3 and divide by 3. So 3 divided by 3 equal to 1, and 15 divided by 3 is 5, and sign will be negative. So our answer is x equal to minus 1 over 5. All right, so move to the next question. So this is our third question, and here we can see that 5 open bracket 3x plus 2, then negative 2 equal to negative 2 open bracket 1 minus 7x close bracket. Now let's start the question with the same method what we did in the previous question. We will open the bracket and we'll multiply the number outside the bracket. Okay, now 5 times 3 is 15x. 15x. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 10, and minus 2 will remain as it is. Now this minus 2 will multiply in the bracket, so minus 2 times 1 is minus 2, minus 2 times minus 17, so minus sign will multiply with minus sign, it will become plus, and 2 times 7 is 14x. Okay, Now the next step is we can simplify the numbers. These two numbers, 15x will remain as it is. 10 minus 2 is 8 plus 8 equal to minus 2 plus 14x. Now the next step is we need to shift this 14x to the left side of the equation and this 8 to the right hand side of the equation. Okay, now what we'll do, if we want to eliminate this 14 from right hand side of the equation, we will subtract 14 from the right hand side of the equation. You can write here minus 14x. If we are subtracting minus 14x from the right hand side of the equation, we will subtract 14x from the left hand side of the equation as well. Now we need to shift this 8 to the right hand side, so we'll subtract 8 because it is with the addition sign, so we'll subtract 8 from both sides of the equation. So you can see that 14 minus 14x equal to 0, cancelled, and 8 minus 8 will also be cancelled. What is left over, we can write it here. 15 minus 14 is 1x. You can write here 1x or only the x. If x doesn't have any coefficient, it means it has one coefficient. And 1x equal to negative 8, negative 2 will be negative 10. And you can write here x equal to negative 10. Or you can just write here or 1x equal to negative 10 or x equal to negative 10. All right, so this is our answer for this question. If you have any problem or any issues, you can send me an email as well. You can write in the comment box also. You can see in my channel description that my email is given over there. You can mention the topic name and write your query over there if you are writing through the email. If you are writing in the comment box, please write in detail that which topic you want to learn and which topic you have a problem. Thank you guys.